Hi there, everyone. This is Tina, and this is your message of the day. And this comes to you on the day of Friday, September the 15th, 2023. And this is a day still carrying the influence of the new moon. So enjoy still creative energies. You might have a lot within your inner being that is stirring, you can say, and you're not comfortable anymore with just being. You want to do something and you're not sure where you want to go. So some people might get restless because of that, and others will question why they're feeling that way, and don't they have everything around them already and they should just relax and just do nothing. So ask actually of your inner self, and in meditation and in prayer and with your guides and with your angels, however you want to do this, because you might be a working person and this might reach you where you're in a working space or you have responsibilities of the day that still are asking for your focus. As you go about your day, just keep on thinking of all the realms of your life, be it health, be it friendships, prayer, spirituality, your love life, your family, your home, wherever it is that your thoughts are going, that are you really satisfied with what you have, or is there something more you crave? And it's okay to crave, because that means you're conscious and you're still awake and you're still asking. And that means your soul is growing and glowing and evolving. You're meant to be that way. It doesn't mean that you're restless. It means that you want to grow. That's what a student does, right? When you go to school, you start with level 1 and you reach then level 10 and you get your certificate and you come out of school, right? You've graduated. That graduation, you might say, when will that graduation happen? For the human soul, quite frankly, the graduation is when you're fulfilled, when you're actually happy just being where you are. That doesn't mean that you stop asking and you stop being restless. That means that you are just saying that now I'm ready to enjoy and be a teacher for others. And then you are still growing. See how it all works? So the graduation, don't worry about that. Just ask to stop feeling restless. Feeling restless means you're basically giving in to negative energy, to lower form of energy, and you're complaining and you're focusing more on what doesn't work. Why not focus on what does work and what can work for you and how can it work for you? Think of yourself like as a machine that's not functioning right now, and you want to set your radio right or your television right, or your car is not functioning. What do? You take it to a mechanic, right? You're coming to the mechanic that is basically setting your soul straight, which is heaven, the Akashic spaces. That's why meditation and prayer are so important this day, for you to ask this one simple question, even if you use cards. What is it that I need to know right now? Just basically that. Ask maybe 5 cards to come out for all realms of your life, however you want to. I will not judge that for you or define that for you or decide that for you, because I'm just a messenger. I'm just stirring your thoughts. So basically, you decide and you judge and you define and you ask what your needs are. In no way can I decide your needs for you. And you might find that you don't have so many needs, that you're just so happy you have just 1 or 2 things that are wrong. That's fine. That's good. Be grateful that you are in such a space. So that is why, because all of the stirring is going on, there's a huge amount of white and pearlescent light coming down this day, literally carrying the energy of pearls, but also carrying the power of the white light and being poured down by the diamond angels, the diamond ray angels. They're helping in this process, bringing this. So if you just close your eyes even now for a moment, just soak it in, and just, what do I need to know right now? One of the faculties of your intuition will tell you this very simple fact that you need to actually keep on tuning into from time to time, to just go forward happily. And that is why among the ascended masters and the divine ones and all of the realms of heaven who are always surrounding us and who decide to come forward in some form or the other to help us through our day, it is a divine mother who comes forward, who is not really well known and is not one of the people who you can say carries a very popular face, you can say. She's not well known, but she is very much connected with the power of love. In the ancient past, Lady Venus was known for the heart. Anything to do with romance, with relationships, with marriages, with understanding, where you stand in the heart of another. She was always asked and called upon for that. So if you see, the pearlescent light I'm talking about is literally falling down on the left and right side of her hair. And she's carrying that white light. So you can release, you can clear, you can cleanse, you can change, you can create, you can bring forward. And if you see her heart, it's glowing with a huge form of the pearl that can bring forward manifestations, your heart's desires, whatever your heart says, your heart is focused on. If it's disturbing, then this is the time to change it and cleanse it and clear it and bring it forward in the way that you want it. That is why it's going up to a throat chakra, so you can literally verbalize your needs and invoke them. But also, if you see there's light going on the left and right side of a heart, what is that? Wherever you want it to go. Something you want to clear from the past, regrets you want to remove, manifestations you want to bring forward, changes, movement that you need, understanding you need, knowledge that you want to acquire that I don't know how to do this. This is the day to ask for it, because if you see, what is she covering for this day? Downloads and understanding. And literally, that's what's being told to you in the way that you understand it. There's no language that you have to pick up. There's no Reiki attunement that you have to get. You're here, you're available, you're ready, you're receptive. You asked. So you're ready. You're ready to receive. Just know that you're ready to receive. There's no level that you have to cross, a degree of mastership that you're supposed to have. Your heart is open, your heart cares. You believe, you trust, you've asked, you're available in the present. However you decide to do this, as a prayer, as an invocation, as an affirmation, just be present wherever you are, whatever it is that you're focused on, whether you write, whether you affirm, whether you ask, whether you bring in the angelic forces, however you decide to do this. A good way also to focus for those who find that their thoughts go all over the place and they just cannot sit in meditation. This is a time to actually help yourself find how to focus, and just light a candle and look into the flame of the candle and ask the divine ones to come into the center of the flame. The flame will take on a symbol, a color, a shape, an image. Even words could come through, fragrance sometimes, how the flame moves, all of that. But ask the divine ones to create a bubble of light around you. So you are also not worrying about, like, am I attracting something incorrect? No, you're not. You're just doing meditation. And that is why these words come through, so that fear at least can be lost. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. It's like your guides are just bubbling to give you the knowledge, to help you move forward. That's why she's wearing also, if you see, a glowing gown. Again, carrying the pearlescent energy. Now you might see that the gown is in different colors, right? In different places. That's because you are absorbing moment to moment what you need to absorb, how you need to absorb, how you need to apply that, and you're shining. You're shining with that knowledge and you're at peace. This is also bringing in peace. That's why where it's gray, that's kind of the dark or shadow side of you. Allow it to come up, be vulnerable, face your fears, recognize what they are, and they don't own you. This day, just let it go into the light, literally. Feel it, acknowledge it, understand it, but then also you can ask, literally by looking into her eyes, how do I release this? What do I get rid of at this moment in time? And I want to own my own divine self completely, peacefully, with compassion, with joy, with love, and to extend this forward gracefully, to enjoy this day gracefully that I'm entering into. Nothing holds me back. I don't hold myself back. I don't become a reason of bitterness or problem for others. I don't want to create problems. Do that for yourself. Wherever it is you're carrying regret, that means you have somewhere gone against what you do want to bring forward. So rather than focusing on regrets, focus on what you want to bring forward. I choose now to bring forward into the world. And go ahead and this day do something. Do something towards that dream that you have within you instead of just thinking about it. Take an action step. Write an affirmation that you want to share, maybe just on YouTube as a video, or call a friend. Just because, don't wait for someone else to be kind to you, just be kind. Go and visit an elderly parent or relative, feed an animal, go to a charity service, whatever it is. In some form, extend that grace, that download that you received. And you'll say, yes, I'm acting now like a light worker. That doesn't mean that you have to enter into the healing profession. You're just extending love into the world in some form. Just by even feeding a bird, smiling at someone, just saying hello. You don't wait for someone else again to be kind to you. The more you do that, the more you will have a chance to extend this out into the world. And more downloads will come to you. Why? Because you're ready to receive. Yes, being loved and being loving is not problematic. No harm will come to me if I'm loving towards someone. And even if you had arguments yesterday, that doesn't mean that you carry the arguments and the hatred into today. Today is a chance to change. That's why it's called today. This day, right here, your chance to change, to bring in literally what you want to bring in into your world. So deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm for you this day. That is why there is circles of light behind her. They're taking their time from every realm of heaven to approach you, to reach you, where you are in this moment, how you need them, when you need them, in what form you need them, the words, the symbols, the action steps, the support, the presence. And if you forget everything else, that I don't remember any of all of that I've got in the oracle cards and that I've got too much information, just ask for a bubble of light to be placed around you. It'll take on the colors and the presence and the knowledge that you need in this moment. And moment to moment you can do that. Just reactivate it, almost like you've forgotten. What do you do with a dirty mirror? You keep on cleaning, right? Or a laptop that is full of too much information, you remove what's not necessary. Keep on removing. That's fine. Look into her eyes and say, where is it that I need to be right now? What is it that I need to focus on? Mother, Lady Venus, please, let me also feel you within my heart. And I send this feeling into wherever it is you want to also create more feeling energy, activated energy within your home, a situation you're dealing with, a manifestation, a prayer. Maybe you're stuck somewhere, confused, tired, you're all over the place. You just cannot keep your focus, as I said, because focus will be one problem today. Ideas will come and keep on coming down in a huge, you could say, flurry of activity. The flow will be tremendous. Do not get overwhelmed, but be happy that you have the capacity to receive ideas. Just keep a pen and paper handy if you want to. Or keep on asking, what is it that is most important for me right now, and what is it that I need to focus on? What is my priority meant to be? And that's fine to ask that. Think of yourself as that divine child that you are. How does a child grow up and learn what's important? They keep on asking their mother or father, right? Here you're asking your mother, Mother, just nurture me through this process. Help me just recognize what's important. And if you see her face, it's so peaceful. So if you just, again, have all that worry or insecurity rising within you, which is bound to happen when all this activity is happening, you might just get tired or overwhelmed. Just look into her face. I want to feel the same feeling of peace and serenity, being in the moment, recognizing what's important. I'm enjoying just being me. Just look into her face. This is you. You can see your own face here now, merged at one with the universe, and definitely engaging in even 10 minutes or 20 minutes of prayer this day, or some form of meditation. And definitely asking your guides will help you. Keep on looking at that card throughout the day. It will keep on changing its face for you. Or keep on looking at this image and asking to see the new within this. Because if you see this beautiful pearlescent orb, this is the pearlescent orb of awakening. It's open. So it'll not allow you to sit still, really. And it'll keep on changing, and you'll see movement of light or feel. However it is that you want to receive this is totally up to you. Again, you could even decide this day how you use your intuition and discover a new way to receive answers that you did not before. Maybe you've always thought of yourself as visual, but this day the information comes in through feeling, or it's vice versa, or you get it through thoughts, or you get it through hearing and say, I didn't know I could use all these faculties. Be excited about that and ask this orb of awakening to awaken something else. Maybe you want to start painting again, and the desire to do that is died within you because you have so many questions and more fears than desire. So awaken that. And go ahead and send it to the throat. Now you might say, what does the throat have to do with painting? Because you can literally speak to yourself to verbalize with your guides and angels what you're engaging in and who you're interacting with this day. It's like you're deciding the priorities of your day. You don't have to verbalize this. You can just say it in your mind. Communication is done. Download and understanding is received. And this comes to you so beautifully through this day. Carrying the energy of the new moon, remember, and the new moon is always helping with intuition, with creation, new beginnings, fresh starts, grace, magic. All of that is coming through. Just absorb. Absorb and ask the new moon angels to help you with one virtue that you want to bring into your life, that you want to enhance or renew or freshen your approach to, whatever perspective you want to change. That I don't want to deal with life like this anymore. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be frustrated. Whatever it is, bring in. Just decide for yourself right now. Keep your hand on your heart. It's easy, right? It was very, very easy to do that. So go ahead. And maybe someone asks you to describe the moon. How would you describe her? Just one word. Anything that comes to mind. What have you done? You've co-created. You've opened up a way to describe life now. And you can go forward. Nothing will stop you. Because this comes from the divine ones, from the keepers of the light, given to you by Kyle Gray. And Kyle can be reached at kylegray.co.uk. And I, Tina, am giving this to you as your messenger of the light. And the beautiful artwork, let us never ever forget the artist who helps us with this vision, is given to us by JASON MCREADIE. And Jason can be reached at bectraits.com. So enjoy this day, enjoy this fresh approach, receive all the downloads and understanding that you can, and God bless you in every way. We'll meet again tomorrow. Bye for now.